Do you know all the Halloween vocabulary words? No? Well, you're in the right place. Halloween is rich with its own unique jargon, from jack-o'-lantern to full moon, each word painting a vivid picture of this popular spooky celebration. Understanding these terms not only enhances your Halloween experience, but also broadens your cultural and linguistic knowledge. So, are you ready to dive into the world of Halloween lingo? Here we go. First up in our Halloween vocabulary list is jack-o'-lantern. A jack-o'-lantern is a pumpkin that has been hollowed out and carved to form a face or other design. Inside, a candle is typically placed to illuminate the carving, creating a festive and sometimes eerie glow. Next, we have the term costume. This refers to the clothing and accessories that one wears to dress up as a character or creature for Halloween. From superheroes to mythical creatures, the possibilities for costumes are endless. Moving on, trick or treat is a Halloween tradition where children go from house to house, asking for candy by saying the phrase trick or treat. It's a fun way for kids to engage with their neighbors and collect sweet treats. Speaking of treats, candy is another Halloween vocabulary word. These are the sweet treats that are given out and collected during Halloween. Candy can include chocolates, lollipops, gummy bears, and so much more. Lastly, we have ghouls. Ghouls are malevolent spirits or ghosts, often associated with horror and the supernatural. So, next time you see a carved pumpkin or a child asking for candy, you'll know exactly what to call it. Moving on, our sixth word is witch. A witch is usually a woman who practices witchcraft, often portrayed with a broomstick and a pointed hat. Think of the witches in fairy tales or the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. Next, we have haunted. This term is used to describe places believed to be inhabited by ghosts or spirits. If you've ever watched a ghost hunting show, you're likely familiar with this term. Our eighth word, spooky, is used to describe something that's eerie, frightening, or creepy. It's a word you'll hear a lot around Halloween, especially when referring to decorations or haunted houses. The ninth word is cemetery, a place where the dead are buried. It's often associated with Halloween due to its connection to ghosts and the afterlife. Finally, we have goblin. A goblin is a mythical creature, often depicted as mischievous or malevolent, commonly seen in Halloween folklore. Isn't it fun learning about these eerie words? Let's continue with more. Next on our list is cauldron. A cauldron is a large pot, often used in folklore and Halloween imagery to brew potions or cast spells. It's most commonly associated with witches, stirring their mysterious concoctions under the moonlit sky. Moving on, we have bats. These nocturnal creatures take flight after dusk, and their eerie silhouettes against the moon have become synonymous with Halloween. Bats are often represented in decorations, costumes, and even in the tales of vampires. Our next word is skeleton. This refers to the framework of bones inside our bodies. On Halloween, however, skeletons take on a decidedly more spooky role, adorning front yards, doorways, and even coming alive in scary stories. Next up is ghost. A ghost is believed to be the spirit of a deceased person, often depicted as a translucent or ethereal figure. They're a staple of Halloween lore, haunting houses and appearing in countless tales of terror. Our final word for this segment is zombie. Zombies are reanimated corpses, typically depicted with a hunger for human flesh. They've become a popular character in horror films and Halloween festivities. From mythical creatures to the undead, these words surely add to the Halloween spirit, don't they? As we near the end of our list, the 16th word is mummy. Mummies are preserved bodies often wrapped in bandages. They're a staple in ancient Egyptian culture and frequently featured in horror themes. Next up is scarecrow. Typically a figure dressed in old clothes, scarecrows are used to keep pesky birds away from crops. They also make for an eerie Halloween decoration. Spider is our 18th word. These eight-legged arachnids are synonymous with Halloween, particularly when depicted in intricate webs. The 19th term, wand, is a magical tool. It's commonly associated with witches and wizards, essential for their spellcasting and potion-making endeavors. Our final word is full moon. This is the phase of the moon when its entire face is visible, often linked with werewolves and supernatural events. It's a chilling sight on a Halloween night. There you have it, the final words in our Halloween vocabulary list. So there we have it, 20 Halloween vocabulary words. From the whimsical jack-o'-lantern to the eerie ghouls and the mischievous goblins, these words paint the vibrant picture of Halloween. They not only help us understand the cultural nuances of this holiday, but also add to the spooky charm that defines it. Remember, language is a key to understanding traditions. Now you're all set to enjoy Halloween with your newfound vocabulary. Until next time, happy learning and happy Halloween.